Hi guys, welcome back to the Blondest podcast.
Oh, is it on? Sorry, that's Cyrus. Hang on. He's trying to go to bed. Okay.
Oh, we're rolling with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom duties. Okay, so
welcome back.
Welcome
Hope
back.
you guys had a great last week. We are going to be doing a Q&A today that Savanna posted. And so y'all have written in some questions and we are going to answer them.
Okay. Ready.
Want to roll right in?
Ready.
Got anything to say?
Good morning or evening.
Okay. A lot of people say they listen to us on their drive to work. And I think that's really sweet. Like they're spending their peacetime listening to us.
Aw. Well, I hope you guys have a really amazing day at work today. I hope that your coffee is warm or cold if that's what you like. And I hope that you have a good morning poopy before you go to work today and feel less bloated. And I hope that you get a yummy lunch. And I hope that your skin slays. And I hope that you reapply your sunscreen. And I hope that all your wishes and dreams come true. And I hope that I hope you just have a good day.
Yeah.
I do.
I agree. That was very sweet of you. We have just gone last weekend to the first Skin Better Masterclass, and so many of y'all there said you listened to the podcast. You came up to me. You were so sweet, so nice. And I want to thank every single one of you guys for listening. It means a lot. I definitely, for a long time, and sometimes still do, think I don't have a seat here.
No, people love you.
I know, but it's just, I don't know. I feel more at home now, and
good.
Everyone is so
sweet. Because you are part of the family.
I ain't blood, but I family. So, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
First question. Share the things you do to help with your mental and physical health and how not to get sick.
Okay. So, I would say find something that can help you relax, whether it's a bath or going on a walk. Pilates did that for me. Baths and Pilates. Well, baths used to be my thing, and then I started working when I was in the tub. So Pilates, was just a full 50 minutes dedicated to me, and I really love it. I haven't been able to go recently, which sucks because I just got back into it, and I was seeing such good progress, and I was having such good fun times at my Pilates class. And then I got injured, so I now have just been trying to do little things at home that I can do, squatting, things like that. But a really big thing that's helped me is journaling. It's been hard to journal because, when you just start to write, things come out that you don't realize, and, it can kind of put you in a weird headspace, but I think it's healthy to kind of go through that. And then, of course, therapy. I'm a big advocate for going to therapy. I think everyone needs therapy. And it's made me a better person, a better mom, better boss, better friend, better human to myself. What was the second question?
Physical health.
Trying to get enough sleep, really, and then trying to limit screen time before you go to bed. And again, working out, taking care of your body, walking, just getting your body moving, stretching. Yeah.
Slay. All I need is to be disconnected. Savanna knows I love to, as long as I have one good night in my bed, not on my phone, reading a book,
yeah,
I'm healed.
That's true.
It's so healing to just be away from the world. Virtual clients, where to start?
So to get them, is it an esthetician asking?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely would start to connect with clients that have friends, maybe that are in college or further away that are interested in your services. And starting out, I would do free virtual consults and just give them product recommendations. And then once you start to get a good clientele and get those results that you can post on your Instagram, because it's not free. I mean, you're just not charging a fee to do the consult. You're going to charge for the products, right? Whether they're using an affiliated link, if you're with Glymed, or if Face Reality does drop shipping. Because for me, when I first started virtual consults, I didn't have the bandwidth. I didn't have the knowledge on shipping. I didn't have the space to ship. So it really helped me having those links from different companies that I worked with that, people could buy and I'd still get credit and they'd ship it for me and do all the heavy lifting and it was easy for me. So that's the best way to get started. And then obviously you just want to make sure that you have a good follow-up system in place, whether you're doing it through like a Google number, email, or your personal cell phone, which is what I do, which I'll probably change eventually. Probably not. But yeah, that's the best way. And I always leave it up to them, like they're paying for the service. So they're in control of when they text me and not. I'm not going to hunt them down and be like, hey, you missed your 2-week mark. So they know, and we make it very clear, and I explain it in the contract. My girls explain it over the phone, and I explain it during the consult that they need to follow up every 2 weeks with me, sometimes once a month, depending on what it is. Like most of my virtuals are acne and like pigment and texture, so that's every 2 weeks, but aging is every month.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was hoping you'd talk for like 5 more seconds. Are you going to make your own signature fragrance? You should.
I want to, and that's definitely on my like list of things I want to do.
We've learned though, so funny enough, what's her title?
She's one of the formulators.
Yeah, so she's in charge of like product development at Skin Better. While we were at the masterclass, she was saying her background was in perfume. And so obviously she just came up to Savanna and told her that because she knows how much she loves perfumes. But then she started talking to us about like how sketchy and complicated the industry is and like how many regulations there are and all this stuff. And it's like you would never guess, like,
No, you would never
for
know.
some perfume. Is there an adjustment period with Alpharet? My skin is dry and flaky after a few days of it.
Definitely, yeah. I think too, if you're not exfoliating ever, it is going to produce cell turnover. So having a physical exfoliation product or chemical exfoliating product in your regimen in addition to that will help with those dead skin cells.
Slay. How long does the plaited hair serum last? Like a month?
I would say like 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's with nightly use.
Yeah, once a day. Full drop.
Is that all you do is one drop?
Mm-hmm. Well, one full dropper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not a drop. My
Yeah.
bad. I need to use it. I need that gray verse.
Hell yeah.
Tips on studying, learning ingredients, products, etc. Please.
Just taking every training you can, buying an ingredient deck book that you can get from Amazon, from Milady, and really any skincare line that you work with, they should have education on their ingredients. And that's honestly how I learned, was just by listening to what my reps and educational events would tell me about ingredients, and also seeing how they perform in the skin.
And I think like the most important thing that you may not even realize that help you learn so much is how much you speak about them, because repetition is what solidifies memory. And so Savanna, learning not THC. What is it?
Tetramethyl
What is the
hexadecinal
thing?
succinylcysteine. THD.
Oh, THD. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So like when you're talking about the product, you're going to say what makes it unique. And that's obviously something that makes it unique. And so you just talk about it so many times, you're going to remember what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important too, is you're not just saying like, oh, this Trio Luxe is really thick and nice.
Yeah.
Like she's talking to the ingredients every time she's talking about the product. So that's what you need to start doing.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on functional medicine and acne being a symptom and not a condition?
Well,
I don't know what functional medicine is.
what?
It says thoughts on functional medicine and acne being a symptom and not a condition.
Well, it is a genetic inherited condition of the pore, so it can be passed down. I do think there are some things that can trigger acne in someone that might not have that. So, I mean, it's kind of both, definitely a both kind of answer. There's, like if you're going through hormone changes and stuff, like that's going to be more symptomatic versus someone that, already has skin that sheds more dead skin cells than the average person.
Thoughts on alcohol denat in products? Doesn't
It's
it harm?
TSC, not THD. It's TSC.
Okay.
I had to look it up. I was like, my brain's so slow today. We've been traveling all week. What, baby?
Thoughts on alcohol denat in products? Doesn't it harm skin barrier?
No. I mean, it depends on the dosing, right? The devil's in the dosing.
Devil's in the dosing. I used your Glacial promo and I'm getting mine tomorrow. I'd love to learn some of your tips on using it.
Oh, yay. Tip wise, I would say slower is going to give more cooling, and that you can really customize it and mix and match. You don't have to use all the back bar products from Glacial. You can use Face Reality, you can use Glymed. I mean, you can use literally any brand that you work with. So just really, find what works for you and test things out and find different protocols.
And what's amazing is that as a company, they promote that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not a company that is one that's going to say you have to use our back bar with it. They're honestly always looking for other ways to use the device and use it to the best of its ability. And I really commend that because a lot of other obviously brands want you to use their products. So I think it's really cool that they're not sticklers about that and they're not like, you need to be ordering a certain number of back bar products to continue, like, you know how they can be. So yeah, Savanna likes to use like a sheet mat or a biocellulose mask and do that on top and pair it with any one of our number of services to help reduce downtime. And it's been great for our business.
Yeah, we love it.
Microneedling with rosacea. How do you go about this?
I do a same protocol. I like doing it with exosomes because it helps reduce more inflammation, but I love microneedling on rosacea. It helps a ton with inflammation.
So can you talk a little bit about the glacial, like what it does for the skin?
Yeah, so it's going to downregulate inflammation. And as you guys know, every single skin concern stems from inflammation, whether that's acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, aging, dullness. I mean, so many things. Pigmentation, melasma. Did I say rosacea? Redness. I mean, every single thing comes from inflammation. We live in such an inflammatory environment. So having inflammation in our skin is going to slow healing. It's going to cause more skin issues, and it's also going to cause more premature aging and just take that glow out of your skin. So this really helps fix that inflammation component, which is just going to make everything healthier, brighter, dewier, clearer. So, I mean, it really does it all, and there's no downtime, and it feels amazing.
So if you're interested, she has a link in her link tree, and you get special pricing.
Yes, you do.
Have you ever heard of human design type?
I have.
Someone said, which human design type are you? You and Tyler need to look into this.
I am a manifesting generator.
Oh. I don't think I've ever done it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. What is the best way to find a medical director?
Ask around, ask local med spas if they're gatekeeping ass bitches. Go to their website. It's most likely listed there, and then contact them yourself. Investigate.
Bright skin peel. Oh yeah, let me add to that actually. You don't need to be nervous about asking a doctor, especially if they do other clinics, because let me tell y'all, it is very low effort for them and they will be happy to get another check every month.
Yeah.
So don't be nervous about getting a medical director. Literally just reach out and ask.
Yeah, especially if you're just doing aesthetics. If it's injectables and things, like, it is a lot more work for them. But if it's just microneedling and things, but state rules differ. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bright skin peel versus clear skin peel from Face Reality. What are your thoughts?
So the clear skin is going to be the one that has more of the acne fighting ingredients, and then bright skin is their lactic acid. So that one's great for people that are more sensitive and pregnant.
What are some skin better must-haves for acne-prone skin?
Ooh, okay. Clearing serum for sure. Alto Advanced, refining foam cleanser, and even tone.
How do you take 13 clients a day?
With grace.
We have really optimized Savanna's time in clinic. I mean, honestly, y'all, she used to see over 20 clients a day. So 13 feels like a walk through a park. We have optimized it to where, I mean, Savanna...
I'm able to spend time with them and not feel rushed, but also I'm able to not be in clinic all day.
Yeah, and, there's no need for Savanna to be in a room for 30 minutes while they numb.
No.
And so we're optimizing her
hiccups.
time and giving her another treatment that is faster, like a Skin Better peel or
AccuPeel,
something that is a
Airlays,
30-minute
Glacial.
service. And Savanna has someone who's able to do the consultations for their appointments. So
It
she's
just
not
moves
taking
things along faster.
Exactly. Best products for non-inflamed acne.
Alpharet Clearing Serum, Detoxifying Scrub Mask, Refining Foam Wash, Mandelic Serum, Sulfur, yeah, Maestro.
It says, would you ever get to a place where you would have time be willing to be a guest?
A guest?
Yeah. I don't know a guest.
Depends to where.
What am I guesting to?
Yeah.
When will the Savanna Lip Shine from Color Science be available for purchase?
I don't know that answer, but you do.
So Color Science was nice enough to give us the first batch of lip shines. And so I was told we will be able to place our order on October 1st. So next week.
Yay!
Actually, it'll be, I think this is coming out in 1 week. So this week, we should be getting the Color Sciences for y'all to be able to purchase. And we are so excited. The episode with Heather and Trish aired 2 weeks ago, and they were amazing. Honestly, sometimes when we get I don't know, a lot of the times I'm always like, oh, are they going to be like a natural? Because I sure as hell was not. Like the first time I sat in front of this microphone, y'all, there sounded like I was about to throw up, cry, and like scream at the exact same time.
You did such a good job.
No, it was really bad. And we don't need to lie. It's fine.
I think you did good.
No, I'm not talking about the second time I came on. I mean the time with Adrielle. That was bad. Really, really bad. But I was also like 19. Like, I don't know. So
You can be nerve-wracking. Give yourself grace.
But they came on here and they absolutely slayed the game. They looked like they had been like news anchors for years. But yeah, so hopefully, if not out now, very, very soon. What's worse, sleeping in makeup or not applying sunscreen?
Not applying sunscreen.
True. How do you manage finances for your biz?
I just don't buy things that I can't afford, and I just look at my numbers every day, all day.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, she has an accounting firm.
Yeah, that helps with that.
That helps with that. And she is married to a licensed CPA, so he is able to at least prepare all the documentation for the accounting firm.
Yeah.
So, pretty good setup, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
3 things we must be using in our skincare routine with recommendations.
Okay. Vitamin C, Alto Advanced, is the best. You will not find anything ever better. It fights intrinsic and extrinsic aging, has 20 total antioxidants. It's great for sensitive skin, helps with redness. I mean, it's the best. So basically, if you're not using a vitamin C serum in your skincare regimen, what happens is your skin cells are going to be attacked by the free radicals, and it's going to turn them into a free radical. So what happens is the free radical steals an electron from your healthy skin cell, which then in turn turns that into a free radical. And when you have an antioxidant serum, it donates that electron to the free radical so it doesn't steal it from your healthy skin cell and turn that into a free radical. So the circle of life, we love science, and that's what happens. Number 2, retinol. A retinoid, Alpharet specifically, because you're getting prescription strength results without having to compromise the skin's barrier, dryness, flakiness, all that jazz. And last but not least, sunscreen, mineral preferably. And I love Tone Smart sunscreen. It adapts to your exact skin tone, blurs pores, fine lines and wrinkles, reduces redness. And you want broad spectrum because broad spectrum sunscreen is going to fight aging rays and burning rays. So you're getting the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana. And also, it's a PA++++, which is 4 pluses, which means you're getting the highest protection against aging rays. So basically, you're going to look like Edward Cullen forever. Twilight reference.
What holiday traditions do you have?
Oh, matching family pajamas, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then what we always will dress up as a theme family. So like whatever we're doing for Halloween, like we're all going to be in the same vein. And then we like to watch spooky movies before we go trick or treating. And then once Cyrus goes to bed, Lance and I like to watch scary movies and then like pass out candy to the kids. Thanksgiving is kind of a toss up. We don't really have like any like crazy traditions, but we always play like Uno and stuff at my family's house. We don't do like the turkey trot.
I feel like once you get into your new house,
I will make the tradition.
Yeah, like she's going to be the host of Thanksgiving.
Hostess with the mostest. I can't wait. I love going all out and just being super extra for holidays. And decorating and just making it special. Like that's something that's so important to me as a mother is to make it magical and just really make our house feel like whatever holiday it is threw up all over it. Yeah.
Do it. What are you looking forward to in the next year?
I think just finding more about myself. I think, as you get older, you just learn so much more about yourself. And I think I've been so focused on the business and growing that part that I've, neglected myself a little bit.
Absolutely.
And so I think just finding what makes me truly happy within myself and just finding that without any of external factors and relationships or friendships or work or clients and animals, like just me.
And you deserve to have that.
Thank you.
What is your favorite part of motherhood?
Oh, that's so hard. Everything. His little smile, he's my whole entire world. Just being around him, cuddling him, watching him grow and learn and like his little mind working and just the way he loves me and the way I love him. It's just so special. Like it's just a bond that you'll never know until you have it. It's so special.
How long do you keep plated on before going to the next step?
3.5 seconds.
It does. I'm pretty sure it says like 10 minutes.
It says 5 to 10 minutes. I ain't doing that. Yeah. And I can tell you I got results and everyone else gets results. Yeah. So I think we're okay.
Best moisturizer for deep hydration.
Trio Luxe. So good. So it's like regular Trio, but like she thick. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Because it has glycine and it's going to have niacinamide and olive extract.
See what I said earlier? Remember what I said about how she doesn't talk about a product without talking about what it has in it? That's how you memorize it.
And Trio Luxe has the niacinamide, which helps with redness. So great post-procedure moisturizer, great for rosacea, great for just irritated, dry skin. Like it's going to be your winter fave.
Mm-hmm. Last question.
Ready.
What are your thoughts on the new CO2 carboxy mousse?
Why don't you tell them the secret?
So, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention, but for the past,
8 months?
Yeah, a very long time. Every time we do our skincare together on video, I always do my moisturizer off camera because I've been keeping a secret. And we always say, I'm keeping a secret. I'm doing a little product testing. This has gone on for longer than most of our product tests. But yeah, I have absolutely fallen in love with it. It is my, I don't know. What am I trying to say? Basically, CO2 came out with a mousse moisturizer. It comes in like almost like an aerosol can. It is what has been explained to me by our rep, Sweet Chelsea, that it is almost like a higher intensity of the CO2 treatment, but for shorter duration. So you're getting a daily benefit of using a CO2 mask, but it's not. Basically, you're supposed to do a CO2 mask like once a month, but this one is trying to create that same effect by using something daily. And I use it every morning. I don't use a moisturizer at night because I'm an acne-prone boy and I just slather on some benzoyl peroxide. That is hydrating and go to sleep. But I swear, I don't know. I didn't think a moisturizer. I sound like you now because Savanna always says this about Trio. She was like, I always said you could go to the drugstore. If you need to cheap out on something, let it be a moisturizer. And then she tried Trio and now she believes. That's what CO2 did for me.
I'm a believer.
I love Trio to death, but I think especially for my acne prone skin, oxygen is so important to, am I speaking about this right?
Mm-hmm.
Controlling the bacteria on my skin. And once I started using the CO2 mousse, my skin breaks out, I would say like 80% less than it used to.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And while before, again, 80% isn't like a huge, like I wasn't getting bad cystic breakouts beforehand, but for me, it was a big difference because I would go from having like, 4 pimples a month to only having like 1 now, if that. And so I've been in Savannah's
He's been begging me for it,
and the hard part is
honestly, okay, I'll tell him. Wow.
Yeah,
the packaging isn't the cutest, but it has to be in that packaging. I like begged them, but after talking to Lana, the CEO and owner, she was like, it has to be in this packaging for it to come out properly. So don't judge a book by its cover. It is amazing. I slept on it. I'll admit it. I'm using it now, and I absolutely love it. My skin has been so much more glowy and healthier. I mean, it helps increase oxygen flow, helps with redness. It's going to help with acne. It's going to help with texture. It's going to help with dullness. It helps with everything. It feels so good. And it's now available on savannahboda.com, and it is going to sell out. So make sure you guys grab yours before it's too late. And you can have amazing skin like Ty and I. I mean, it truly is the best. And I never thought that I would not love Trio as my number one, but this is coming in at a close second.
Yeah, I'd still say for Savanna, Trio is number 1. Like that's her girl, that's her ride or die day 1. But Ty's number 1. I love Trio. We're just flip flopping,
Yeah.
But it is pricey, and that's like one thing I think that was also hard for Savanna
yeah.
to, especially
not me saying my name,
to stomach. But I think if you are able to invest in it, it actually is a really good investment. And again, it's like a CO2 mask, but daily use. So, and like I pair them together, and again, I don't really have breakouts anymore unless it's completely my own fault. Like I didn't wash my face for 4 days 2 weeks ago, and
he was sick.
Yeah, I was deathly ill, but yeah, I convinced her to bring it on. So no more blurred pictures of Ty's regimen.
Yay!
Okay, we love you guys.
We love you guys. Happy Monday. We hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for spending time with us. And it just means so much to have this community and have these friends. It's so fun when we, travel together, and now being able to have Tyler with me at all of these events for you guys to be able to meet him too, because he is a star.
No, I'm not the star.
He is a star.
But love you guys, and we'll see you next week.